The recipe is your basic nut or seed pate is the juice of a lemon, 1 cup of pre-soaked nuts or sunflower seeds, about a half cup of chopped carrot. You can throw some seaweed, some dulse in there, some salt, Celtic sea salt, cayenne pepper to taste, a 1/4 cup of finely diced red onion or scallions you can add at the end or just throw it in the beginning. And the celery you can add at the end or throw it in the food processor in the beginning. Okay, some more raisins, a little more soaking liquid. Don't overspice your food while you're making it. You really want to wait until the very end and taste it and then put the rest of the spices in, because you can always add more, but you can't take it out. So I put enough in the first batch, and then I'm going to mix all of that together. Okay, so big noise. And you can vary it in terms of consistency, you know, how chunky that you like it or not.
After I made this something similar at home, but I put it in a bag and hang it to ferment it a little bit after.
Beautiful. You can do that.
Okay, so you don't,
Sure.
You don't recommend against that?
No.
Okay.
I love fermented foods. I just think that that's the best way to go. I mean, the almond ricotta cheese, I leave it out. I make a raw living food hummus, which is fantastic, out of sprouted chickpeas, and that sits out and it pre-digests itself. So what that means is you're going to be having your proteins break down into amino acids, the carbohydrates become simple sugars, and your fats are going to break down and become essential fatty acids. So these foods are so easy to assimilate. By the time we're chewing them, you know, they're already sort of pre-digested and much easier on the body. It's very taxing to eat cooked foods, because then we're taking our own body's reserve of enzymes to digest cooked foods. When we're eating living foods, they already have the enzymes in them, so they sort of digest themselves, and our own enzymes can run around and heal things, give you that healthy glow, nice hair. You know, they're freed up to go and work on getting rid of toxins. So that's why we really like to eat as much raw living foods as possible. Big noise coming. So by now you guys see the method. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and I don't freeze it. However, this will stay in the refrigerator for a couple of days. So let's see how this is looking. We're getting there. I just want to punch down the carrots to the bottom blades because they're being difficult today. It's okay.
Debra, how long can you ferment? Like, how long is too long? Like, does it go to over the edge and then it's like no good anymore?
Good question. She's asking, how long do you ferment things? Taste as you go. I like my sauerkraut super tangy. I leave it for 10 days, 2 weeks even. Now, at Ann Wigmore Institute, they harvest the sauerkraut in 3 days. And when I'm down there, I'm not loving it. It's not tangy enough for me. I want all those good guys in there to just go ahead and proliferate. So, you know, there again, you learn the basics, and then you make it your own. And then with the cheeses and the yogurts, you know, you let it just mix it up, give it a little taste, and just see how you like it.
I do it like 3 to 6.
Okay.
So when you see the mold, is that not good?
Oh, mold?
You shouldn't see mold.
You shouldn't see mold. If you see mold, you're going to throw that away.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're definitely not. Yeah. Anything discolored, anything with a nasty odor, you're going to be throwing that away. I've never had it happen yet, believe it or not. And my sprouts, I've never had a problem with my sprouts. Maybe I'm lucky, or maybe it's just sprouts sprout themselves. It's Mother Nature doing her thing, and we don't even need to help it along. We just give it a couple of little rinses to water it, and then maybe I will have time to explain some sprouting in a minute. It's okay for a one-person meal, you know. Okay, I think this is gonna be our last batch, so let's see what we get. And then I need time to clean up too. I don't know who's in here next. Does anybody know who's coming in after? If it's a friend of mine, they'll start while I'm still cleaning up. Who is it? I don't know Stacy. Is it a workshop though? Okay. Stacy, I believe, isn't she a psychic? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well I'll have to save her a little bite of this. So she'll let me be cleaning up. All right, let's serve this up. Maybe Stacy will be late. Maybe she's psychic and she'll know, oh, I can be a little bit late. That would be wonderful. All right, I'm going to taste this right now, and let's see what we got. We'll see if it needs more salt, more pepper, more flavor. You know how that goes. We mix it around and we see what we get. I dumped everything on a bed of greens. All right. You can make it tuna. You can put seaweed.